Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about my top 5 tips for any online business. If you've been following me for a while, you might know that I am a Kangen water distributor and I sell Kangen water machines online, mostly through Instagram, for a living. If you want to learn more about that, how I do that, this isn't the video. We have a couple other videos for you to watch about that, but for today's video, these 5 tips can be applied to any online business. So if you are a fellow Kangen water distributor or you do something else online, you can take these top 5 tips and use them in your business. Tip number 1 is to focus on income generating activities. What is an income generating activity? If you're trying to figure out what these activities for you are, I would start with 3 things. 1, your why. What is your why? Why are you doing this online business? Why are you selling these things? Why? If your why isn't big enough, you're going to have a really hard time being successful in your business, and it's going to take you a really long time to get there. If your why is to make money, that's not a big enough why. You need to figure out why you chose this business for you and what you offer to people. Second is your pillars. Your pillars are basically what you're going to give to the world, what you're going to give along with your business. I have my pillars right in front of me here on my desk. They're hanging up and I see them every single day. So they're the specific things that I focus on with my business, with my online presence, with this. Once you have your pillars, creating a calendar or a content calendar of what you're going to share. A content calendar basically is just what you're going to share regularly. I'm going to do another video diving more in depth about my actual content calendar, but your content calendar needs to have day by day the things you want to get done. If you can only plan out 7 days in advance, take that content calendar and put it on 7 days, print it out, put it on your fridge, put it on your desk, put it on your phone, wherever you're going to look at it every day. I have my content calendar in a planner, so I have the whole month spread out, exactly what I want to do every day. There are tasks that I do every single day. I write these tasks Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday's my day off, but it's my relaxing day off, so I don't have anything scheduled, but I still show up and do something. But Sundays are a lot more lenient, whatever I really want to do. So for your content calendar, the first one that I made was for April. It was very messy. I crossed things out and figured out what to do with it. May is a lot smoother. So I have certain things that I do every Monday, every Tuesday, and then if something special is happening, I put that in there as well. This content calendar, I can look at it and see exactly where my month is and what I'm gonna do every single day. My second tip is find routines that work for you. I can tell you exactly what I do in a day from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed, but if you try to duplicate that for you, it's not gonna work because you're not me and I'm not you. Back to my content calendar is the girl that taught me about these kind of shared what she does, and I told you my April calendar was a mess. I scribbled stuff out, I rearranged it, I put it on different days, and I figured out what to write in pencil and not pen because I change it the most often. But basically finding what works for you, and it's okay to be messy while you're doing it. So April was a mess. It was scratched out, it was scribbled. I was really working on finding something that worked for me. So for May, I had a much clearer picture of what things worked from April, what things didn't work from April. I was able to create a May calendar that's a lot more organized, a lot more smooth. My third tip is to create more than you consume. What are you consuming in a day? If you're working a 9 to 5, you go to work every morning, you go to the gym, whatever you do, when you get home, when you start to unwind or relax, what do you do? Before I really dove in deep with this business, me and Robbie were watching probably 4 hours of Netflix a night. And it's so easy when you're just watching a series. We were watching Criminal Minds. It's so easy to just go to the next episode, watch another 45 minutes. 4 episodes later, it's been 4 hours. And what have you accomplished for your business? Nothing. Criminal Minds wasn't helping me with my business. I understand that you need to unwind and relax, but do you need 4 hours of Netflix a night? No, you don't. Just going back to that why are you doing these things? Does Netflix get you closer to that goal? Or does working on your business get you closer to that goal? Now I'd say we probably watch only an hour or a 30-minute show every night. And some nights we don't watch any, but definitely if we're watching Netflix, we don't want to waste our whole night watching Netflix or scrolling through Instagram. Scrolling through Instagram is another big one for me because it's like, oh, I'm working, I'm on Instagram, but you're not. If you're scrolling through your Instagram feed, you are consuming other people's content. If you're consuming other people's content, you're not creating content. Now, when I do scroll through Instagram, I focus on connecting with people. My followers who I know are interested, and my followers who I know are not interested. Anybody I'm following, it's called social media for a reason. I'm reading their captions, I'm posting on their stuff, I'm responding to their stuff because that's why people put it out there, right? I intentionally consume their content instead of mindlessly consuming their content. When you break down your day, really focus on how much you're creating your content and how much you're consuming other people's content. Rule of thumb, always be creating more than you're consuming and it'll just get you that much farther. Tip number 4 is to show up every single day. I told you that Sundays are my day off, but they're still like relaxed working days. I still go on Instagram, I still connect with people, and I'm not saying that you can't take a day off or you shouldn't take a day off, but why are you taking that day off? Are you taking that day off to focus on yourself, your relationships, your self-care, things like that? Or are you taking that day off because there are better things to do? Are you taking that day off because you don't feel like working? Are you taking that day off because you wanna binge Netflix all day? It's things like that that the content calendar really helps me with, because I don't have unrealistic goals on my content calendar. They're things that I want to do, they're non-negotiable, and I need to show up for every single day. By having them on the content calendar, by having somewhere I can physically cross them off, or if they're in your notes in your phone or wherever, to delete them from that. It's so powerful to delete them or cross them off or see them disappearing because of the days that you don't want to show up. That's when I need my content calendar. And last but not least, tip number 5 is to expect to play the long game. Nobody starts a business, nobody makes $100,000 or $1 million in a single day. And if they're telling you this, they're lying. Instagram is our highlight reel. So yeah, a lot of times I post my really good stuff, really good days, large paychecks, things like that. But the thing of it is this is a long game. I'm not expecting to make $10,000, $100,000, $1 million today, or the first day, or the first week. Showing up knowing that you're putting work on the back end for this long-term goal, you need to realize that, and you need to think about that every single day. Go back to your why every single day and expect that you're on the path to get to that why. People who end up making $10,000 in a day or $100,000 in a day or even $1 million in a day, that's not their day one. That's not their week one. That's not their month one. That might not even be their year one. Showing up expecting to play the long game is super important for your business. So to recap, my top 5 tips for any online business is to focus on income generating activities, finding routines that work for you, creating more than you consume, showing up every single day, and expecting to play the long game. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave me a comment down below. I would appreciate it so much if you could like this video, subscribe to my channel. I will see you all next time. Love you guys. What's making noise over there? Is that you cracking?
Yeah, I think that's me.
Okay, move out of the way.
That's my body.